In this audio case study, we'll talk about the changing maintenance strategy of the power plant operating two circulating fluidized bed boilers. In 2015, they required 500 tube repairs across their units, leading to severe production disruptions. We'll explain why their boiler reliability was compromised and what they learned from it. Let's start. This U.S. City Hybrid Energy Center operates two 300-megawatt CFB boilers that burn a combination of coal mixed with up to 20% biomass. Aggressive ash erosion and high corrosion in the combustor area was causing pressure part tube metal wastage, and the plant opted for a thermal spray cladding solution to protect their boilers. Initially, a thermal spray cladding project was carried out by a general contractor in 2015. After 1 year in service, 500 tube repairs were carried out due to insufficient erosion-corrosion protection of the tubes. The cladding was unable to prevent metal wastage. Recognizing the critical need for enhanced erosion-corrosion protection, the need for a more effective cladding solution became apparent. Following technology discussions and a mid-year inspection where the extent of the problem was identified, the plant invited IGS to carry out the root cause analysis and remedy the problem areas. Why did the thermal spray cladding fail in 2015? IGS concluded that it happened as a result of multiple factors. 1. Installation parameters and low-quality surface preparation resulted in localized spalling, peeling, and delaminations of the general contractor's coating. 2. During quality control, they failed to identify instances of poor bond integrity. They also failed to identify locations where cladding was not applied to specification. And finally, they failed to identify areas where cladding was agreed to be applied, but wasn't. 3. Inadequate cladding application procedures. These resulted in poorly tapered transitions, failure to apply to nominal thickness specifications, and insufficient tie-ins from one cladded section to an adjacent section. 4. Finally, the vendor also failed to set expectations for the end user on aspects of cladding system ownership. This resulted in the failure to create customized specification per wear zone and not setting expectations around the need for future refurbishment. To remedy the problem, IGS, the asset owner, a third-party expert, and a mechanical contractor worked as a unit to create a long-term mitigation plan. Understanding the intricate factors contributing to the cladding failure in 2015 highlighted the importance of stringent quality control and clear communication in the cladding specification and application process. Inspection of a previously applied protection is a critical part of any project. During the inspection, IGS utilized both visual and magnetic liftoff techniques to record any low readings. Areas that were below the minimum specification were noted and recorded. A considerable amount of the existing coating was significantly eroded. In many cases, it had worn through to the substrate and in the worst cases had allowed significant tube gouging to occur. The amount of defects observed was significantly greater than expected, with 500 tube repairs performed. The thorough inspection conducted by IGS revealed the extent of the defects in the existing coating, emphasizing the urgency for a comprehensive cladding solution. The asset owner and IGS worked closely to mitigate problems during 2016. IGS laid out a 2-year plan to stabilize the existing problems, proactively protect future problem areas, and forecast maintenance spend. The plant made investments in addressing where areas proactively from day one. Through strategic planning and collaborative efforts, the asset owner and IGS forged a path to not only address existing challenges but also to implement proactive measures for long-term maintenance and performance enhancement. IGS SmartGuard solution, which uses a high-nobility alloy cladding applied with a proprietary HVTS system, was first installed in 2016 during a major rehabilitation project. Since the IGS cladding was applied, only 5 tube repairs were done in the first year. No tube repairs were needed since. The following steps were followed during the rehabilitation process in 2016. 1. IGS surveyed and mapped the problem areas. 2. IGS, the plant manager, and the third party agreed on a repair procedure to include the removal of failed cladding, repeat inspection to determine severity of the tube damage, mechanical tube repair, IGS cladding installation. 3. IGS completed removal of the failed cladding by means of grit blasting. 4. IGS, plant manager, and the third-party expert completed detailed NDT visual inspections to document and determine correct mechanical repair process in each location. 5. Power plant's mechanical contractor conducted the tube repair process. IGS supported inspection efforts throughout to ensure tubes were repaired to agreed standards. 6. Following complete sign-off of all repairs, IGS installed new fit-for-purpose cladding system in all repaired areas. The meticulous rehabilitation process undertaken in 2016, marked by thorough inspections and precise repair procedures, paved the way for the successful installation of a new and effective cladding system. When thermal spray cladding systems are not installed or quality controlled or specified properly, the result is not only underperformance of a vendor's materials, new problems can be created. For this end user, the initial result was almost total failure of the general contractor's cladding, as well as broad and catastrophic tube damage created by the cladding underperformance. This resulted in unconscionable spend required on mechanical tube recovery and unexpected extra outage time to complete the rehabilitation of the failed system. Highlighting the consequences of improper cladding practices, the case underscores the critical importance of meticulous installation, quality control, and specification adherence for avoiding problems and ensuring optimal performance. Thank you for joining us. If you would like to stay updated on our latest case studies, please click the link in the description to subscribe or visit our website at www.integratedglobal.com.